Hi, Captains, and welcome to the Hyperion Lounge.
Nice to see everyone. We're so excited to share the latest news with you all.
I have a feeling that when version 5.8's story in the Elysian Realm had ended, everyone couldn't wait to play version 5.9.
Yep, the Elysian Realm story has been non-stop excitement, and you can expect even more in this upcoming version. May has just learned the secret of the 13th Hersher and faced one challenge after another. There must have been an evil mastermind behind it all. And sure enough, it was the Flame Chaser's hard work that uncovered the Hersher of corruption, and this is where it all comes to a head.
Yes, now the stage is set and the actors are ready. A fatal duel lies just around the corner. You won't want to blink, or you might miss the showdown of a lifetime.
So, without further ado, let's check out version 5.9's highlights.
That だったら、君の秘密も最も盛大な形で幕を開け、そして最高の姿で幕を閉じるべきだと思う。私は君を信じる。
それが来たの。この古の楽園の中に神職の律者はもう降臨した。
あなたの顔に死を決意した表情が現れたから。
僕に騎兵として死んだふりをしてほしいのか。
もちろん。何せ私は詐欺師だからね。お客様、ようこそお越しくださいました。さて、ショーを始めよう。ボーン！ショーの開幕だ。これぞ奇跡の轟き、ご清聴あれ。全てを消し去る。
Wow, I know it's tradition to keep version trailers jam-packed, but I'm stunned after watching all those clips back to back.
That's all right. You can catch your breath while we check out our new character, Vilvi.
Oh yeah, Vilvi! In version 5.8, we introduced everyone to a quiet little artist, but now the bridge is going to get a lot more lively. Welcome, Vilvi! Or should I say, Vilvies?
I didn't expect to see a crowd, let alone 8 of her.
That's right, 8 minds. That's a first for me. And each of her minds is as vivid as the last.
Yeah, Vilvi is a brilliantly designed character, that's for sure. Her facial expressions and voices all indicate the different styles of each of the 8 minds. When she uses Covenant Signet, she imitates the speech of the other Flame Chasers, and you'll be blown away by her impersonations.
As for how she is in battle, with her unique style, I think it's more accurate to say Vilvi performs rather than fights. Remember her incredible in-air move? I had never seen anything like it.
And she is an engineer after all, so it makes sense for her to call on turrets and vehicles. When in battle, Vilvi fights alongside her turrets, attacking enemies while switching positions. She can also use her ultimate to take command of her one-of-a-kind chariot, which doubles as a turret, dealing devastating damage to enemies.
Once she starts driving her chariot, she'll also slash nearby enemies. Just like mowing down grass, except a lot more fun.
We also have some new weapons to check out. Tower of the Past and Tower of the Past Silk Ladder. These two really match with Vilvi's style.
Both weapons carry a lot of meaning in terms of name and appearance. They're almost like an expression of Vilvi's will.
Yes, both Tower of the Past and Tower of the Past Silk Ladder signify striving for perfection. They embody the zenith that Vilvi reaches for, and represent confidence and willpower that exceed humanity.
Beyond what they represent, I love their appearances as well. The pinions and gears, the power tubes and dashboard, both weapons sport some serious steampunk elements. A perfect match for Vilvi.
Speaking of weapons, how can we forget the new Stigma set, Life Carver set, Carlo Collodi?
Oh, that's the author of The Adventures of Pinocchio. That's exactly who I had in mind. The stigma matched with Vilvi is also tied to the story of Pinocchio.
Yep, an outstanding magician should also be an equally outstanding performer. They make the audience like they're marionettes. They subconsciously lead the audience's gaze without them knowing.
And if you take a closer look at the stigma description, you'll find a short story. A story that follows the making of, tinkering with, and talking to the puppet. But this puppet seems to have a bit of an attitude. Just look at his grumpy face. Something must have happened to the author.
You'll have to explore in-game to find out. I almost forgot. There will be a chance to obtain a Capricious Trick Stigma option in the new version. You can choose one of the 3 Stigma pieces from the set, so don't miss out. That's all for our new character. Now, let's take a look at this version's story developments. We will be moving on to Chapter 31.
My heart skipped a beat when I saw the picture and title. It was something else seeing the Hersher of Corruption take Ellie's form in Chapter 30. May and the Hersher of Corruption seemed to be at each other's throats. Things were really tense. I bet something big is about to go down.
Well, all I can say is that Chapter 31 will be the longest story chapter in the history of Honkai Impact 3rd. What you see in the picture is early content, and if you immerse yourself in the story, it should take about 3 to 4 hours to complete. Hope you all look forward to the final chapter of the Elysian Realm.
We've been through a lot with May on her journey. I'm going to see this through to the very end.
Meanwhile, the story update will come with new areas in the open world. On the map, you'll be able to find treasure chests, take on challenge stages, and experience a whole lot more to explore. In addition, a new game mode will be waiting.
A new game mode? Let's hear about it.
The new game mode will feature coordinated defense, which allows captains to select different buffs to replace their original buffs. And after clearing a stage, captains can send blessings and buffs to other captains.
I'll be sure to offer my friends a helping hand. It'll be super cool to offer other players support like that.
Do you remember me mentioning earlier how a few familiar faces will be making an appearance in the Elysian Realm? Aside from Vilvi, version 5.9 will also feature Goshinso Memento.
That's awesome news! I'll use Goshinso Memento to rush from the gate to the Huskin Elysian Realm.
No need to hurry. There's going to be plenty more surprises ahead, but I'll keep the suspense for now. We'll also see a second Nexus Signet of Reverie, Helix and Daybreak. That'll give captains lots of choices.
Like before, this version features tons of new content that's packed full of fun. But isn't something still missing?
Think about what season it is. It's time for a summer event. How can we miss that?
Summer is the time to chill out by the sea. My favorite part of summer is playing video games in the shade.
Then you'll be happy to hear we'll be having 3 summer events. Let's jump right to it and check out the trailer.
Hi, 待ってたわよ。ついてきて。ウォーミングアップから始めようかしら。ロマンチックな気分になってみない？捕まえて。猫のお出ましだよ。気をつけて、猫が降ってくるよ。カメラの邪魔、カンちゃん。新しい一日は美しい出会いから始まるのよ。
Wow! Flame Chasers are going on a team bonding activity? That'll be perfect for summer. Everyone has on their summer outfits, and things are more relaxed than usual.
The first summer event is called Summer Survival Rhapsody, Side A. It revolves around a story written by Alicia. In the story, the 13 Flame Chasers are just ordinary people who stay as guests in the Golden Courtyard. A fabulous adventure takes place on a holiday island. During the event, captains can mix and match Flame Chasers and equip them with different weapons for battle, roll multiple dice during the battle to score points, and use different skills to consume a die. Then, deal damage to enemies according to the points you get. With careful planning and a little luck, you'll have the fun of insta-killing waves of enemies.
Wow, I can hear the music in my mind just from looking at the picture. It's absolutely awesome!
Play the event to get Miss Pink Elf's outfit, Summer Miss Elf, and many other rewards.
It's time to showcase my skills and how lucky I can be. Summer Miss Elf, I gotta get it.
The second event is called Summer Beach Melee. Flame chasers find themselves in a grand survival game while taking their holiday on the island. Putting on swimwear, they start a fighting competition where anything goes. Everyone is aiming to be the champion.
Huh? Is this a battle royale? Flame chasers fight each other one-on-one until the last one standing becomes the victor?
Right. And during the event, captains can bet on flame chasers and win rewards. Guess the winner each time with your friends. That's the best part of playing video games with friends.
So, what's this last event about?
It's a login event, only more intense and exciting this time around. Log in to receive Goshin So Memento's outfit, Sakura Summer. How about throwing that new outfit on Goshin So Memento and rushing from the gate to the husk in the Elysian realm?
Ah, don't hide the good stuff. You should have told me this earlier.
The best things are worth waiting for, like Mobius and Pardo's 2 new outfits, for example. This is Mobius's new outfit, Daughter of Corals. Play the Profound Song on the Sea outfit supply event, and the featured outfit is guaranteed in 10 drops.
Wow, our Serpentine girl has turned into a gorgeous mermaid. Wait, her suitcase becomes a jellyfish? Now that's a clever design.
Actually, there's more than just that. The outfit's visual effects take a lot of cues from the sea, including coral during her combo attack and tidal waves during her ultimate.
I love these designs. This is an outfit I have to have. Now let's look at Pardo's new outfit.
It's called Midsummer Collector. Sea waves are added as visual effects to highlight the summer theme. The overall vibe is cool and refreshing.
I'm guessing Can got a new outfit too? Judging by the outfit's name and the shopping bag behind Pardo, I think I got you.
Of course, Can will be getting a new outfit too. But if you're wondering what's inside Pardo's shopping bag, you'll have to play to find out.
Well, Captains, that's all for today. I can't wait to enjoy the summer.
Wait, one more thing before we go. 2022 Honkai Impact 3rd's Fan Work Contest is on its way. Starting from August 8th, you can participate in the contest with a chance to win cash rewards. Please follow our social media for details.
Wow, what a grand event. I love this fantastic summer.
Me too. And I hope all captains enjoy a wonderful summer endgame. See you next time.
Bye.